Hello, it's Toby here for OX Magazine. We're at Common People 2018 on the Sunday, and I'm here with the wonderful, the marvellous Jamie J from local legends Low Island. How was your set on the main stage?
Hello, Toby and OX Magazine. Yeah, it was great. We had a really good time. It was fantastic to play a hometown show on a massive main stage like that. We've never done anything like that before. It was great. Good crowd. People were up for it. It was good weather. I thought it was going to be a thunderstorm. I thought I was going to get zapped on stage and die doing what I love. But yeah, no, it was great. Lovely sort of familiar scenery of South Park and everything. So yeah, it was really nice.
Absolutely. And what a way to go if you had been zapped to death. I mean, the weather's kept off. Last night it rained at the wrong time. If you permit me, I'd like to go right back to the start because our readers may or may not know that this is a local band of quite some pedigree, not just from the Oxford scene that's produced Supergrass, Radiohead, Ride, who are headlining the stage tonight. But you and certain members of your band have been playing music together for donkey's years, and you went to school together, that's right?
That's right, yeah. We've all grown up together. We've all been at school together in Oxford. We've been in bands before. One of them was called Wild Swim. That was sort of while we were all at university, all around the country. Myself and Carlos, the other singer, were a DJ duo whilst I was up at Leeds University and stuff. So yeah, we've kind of just been moulded together, growing up the same bamboo shoot or whatever the expression is, making music. So it's really nice to be in this band because we're all sort of just on the same page because we've just grown up musically together.
I mean, the story, I've sort of witnessed it semi-first hand. I'm interested in the fact that I've seen you in so many different mouldings. Yeah. Is it a process for you of distillation artistically, like finding the sculpture in the marble, or is it augmentation? Is it adding, or is it like finding something inner that's been there?
Oh, it's very much not adding. It's sort of trying to hone things and boil things down. Because like I said, we've been part of so many projects together that it's very easy when we get together for the sound to be all over the place. It could sound more rocky, it could sound more dancey, electronic. So with Low Island, this was a way to try and bring that all together, but then sort of just turn that into one really coherent sound, which we feel like we are now doing, which is great because everything we've done previously has been really eclectic because of how we've come together. So yeah, it's very much carving the statue out of the marble.
Whittling down, right? Some triple distilled Low Island, yeah.
Slimming.
But I mean, that's interesting to me as well because I mean, your output so far has received nods from a lot of people that I know. I mean, the remix from Teed recently.
Yeah. That was great. Yeah, no, we loved that. We had that on in the car today. It's a good old rave tune. Yeah, we were really thrilled. I mean, we love his music. I think we supported him in a previous band at his first ever gig at the Regal, which is now the Christian Centre in Cowley Road. So it's just been great to see him totally smashing it over the last 10 years. And we were really honoured to get the remix, which is fantastic.
And then in something of an Oxonian little loop, your song I Know You was played on the radio by a certain Phil Selway of Radiohead.
Yeah, that was extraordinary. That was it was quite an emotional moment for us because I think like most musicians from Oxford, we're all huge Radiohead fans, really admire those guys. And Carlos and I had done like a Sofa Sounds set at the Natural History Museum under the big dinosaur skeletons, and Phil was watching and I was shitting it but he was watching and he came up afterwards and he was like, that third song you played was so beautiful. I was like, well, I'll send it over, and he played it on Six Music, that was really special for us. We couldn't really believe it was happening, but yeah, it was great.
And that's I sort of what I'm trying to come to with this is a certain understanding of the Oxford music scene. I mean, there are a few people that I could speak to that have been in so many bands, playing in so many venues. I mean, support from all kinds of DJs up and down the country, but the Oxford scene itself has a certain pedigree, has a certain clout. What do you think it is about Oxford? Because in a lot of senses, we're not Liverpool, we're not Manchester, we're not Bristol.
Sure.
We have a smaller population, but there's a certain intensity to the atmosphere. What do you think it is about Oxford that's produced so many, bands?
Do you know what? I mean, we've all been asked that so many times, and I don't have like a really clear. I agree with the perception. I'm like, yeah, no, it is. It's really intense, and there is whilst all the whilst Radiohead or Foals or Glass Animals or Totally Enormous Extinct Dinosaurs, whilst all these people, Gaz Coombs, they all sound very different, but there seems to be some sort of common ambition with the sound. It's not just by the numbers indie or by the numbers rock or dance music. There is a real musicality and ambition to it. I very much hope that we sort of fall into that category as well. But yeah, I don't know why it's like that. I'm sure, Ronan from Night Shift would have a better insight, having, so devotedly followed the music scene for 30 years or however long it's been. But no, I don't know what it is, but it's fantastic. And actually, it's a real motivator when you are starting out in a band, because you don't think, we come from the Isle of Wight or something, and you think, well, we're out on our own here. Now people are like, oh, Oxford band, okay, these other people. And it feels, I don't know, it feels more like coming from Manchester than maybe it used to, because you have, as you say, this pedigree of great music. So it's a real boost. Definitely.
I mean, in terms of your sound, it's and what you said earlier about amalgamating all of maybe the extremes of what you've been doing. Yeah. I mean, your sound is very difficult to pin down. And I think, at least in my mind, that's something that makes it so addictive or so alluring. And I mean, you've done, you sold out shows at Corsica Studios. You sold out the show at Scala, which you've previously told me is one of the best nights of your life. And going up and down the place, I mean, I looked at your Facebook profile before on your events page, and there was a comment from Maria from Ontario, Canada. And she said, "Come to Canada, Toronto loves you."
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, and seeing that didn't surprise me, but it did. It was something. I mean, how do you sort of gauge that almost instant level of support? Do you think that's down to the sound? Do you think that's down to your confidence now? Where's that come from?
I think it is confidence. I think it's also, it's perseverance through previous projects, and we are more confident with the songwriting now, and we feel that we're writing songs that really connect to people. In previous bands, friends would come up to us and be like, "Yeah, nice one." And as soon as we came out with Low Island in the tunes, all of those same people like, "Hey, I'd actually listen to this," and we were like, "Great." So, but hang on, what about before? Yeah. Which is great. That was, and that's really nice though. It's sort of making music that really feels like it has a purpose and a place in people's lives. We always think it's like the drive home after a night out. That's Low Island, or long drives late at night on the motorway or something. Yeah, so I don't know, it just feels like the music we're making actually sort of has a place in people's lives. So I think that's hopefully why people are responding to it. I had no idea that Toronto loves it. She must have done a poll or something, a vote, to be able to say that so certainly. But yeah.
Well, no, I mean, I'm glad that people have just finally decided telling you that they're listening to the music instead of just liking it.
Saying nice one.
Well, maybe it's an identity that you can fully ascribe to now. I mean, so we're about to go watch you on the Common People stage in 2 hairs past the freckle. But after that, there's Truck Festival, 19th of July, and then after that, when?
Truck Festival, we're doing the main stage at Truck. We're really excited. Massive fans of loads of other bands on the lineup. Friendly Fires, Genga, who we just done main support around the UK with, and they're great guys, fantastic music, really good live. What else? We're doing Kendall Calling Festival. We're doing 110 Above, Boardmasters, WOMAD, and others as well. I've got a terrible view of the calendar, but do many others too.
All summer you can catch Low Island playing their unambiguously alluring sound. We're about to go see them on the Uncommon People stage. Thank you very much to Jamie for talking to us.
Thank you.
Good luck for the rest of your set.
Cheers.
Thanks so much. You've been Low Island. Enjoy the rest of your festival. Thanks so much. Cheers.